Welcome to the USA, land of the free, home of the unexpected. Hey everybody, Robial Math here, and let me tell you, I love a good old-fashioned dose of trivia. It's like my love language. And you know what else I love? The good old US of A. This country is a veritable buffet of fascinating facts from sea to shining sea. Did you know that the United States is full of surprises? From strange laws to fascinating geography, today we're diving into some of the most random and surprising facts about the USA that you probably didn't know. Stay tuned because fact number 5 will blow your mind. Alright folks, buckle up because we're kicking things off with a spooky one. We're about to embark on a journey through some of the eeriest and most fascinating ghost towns scattered across the United States. These places are more than just abandoned buildings. They are remnants of history, frozen in time, each with its own unique story to tell. Did you know that almost every single state in the US has at least one ghost town? That's right, from the bustling streets of New York to the sun-soaked deserts of Arizona, these ghost towns are everywhere. They serve as haunting reminders of the past, where once thriving communities have now fallen silent. Yeah, you heard me right. These aren't your Halloween pop-up ghost towns either. These are real towns that were once bustling with life, and now? Well, let's just say they're a little quieter. Imagine walking through streets that were once filled with the sounds of laughter, commerce, and daily life, now replaced by the eerie silence of abandonment. Take Bodie, California, for example. Back in the day, this place was a gold mining metropolis. It was a town that promised fortune and adventure, attracting people from all over the country. The streets were lined with businesses, homes, and places of entertainment. We're talking saloons, a Chinatown, the whole 9 yards. Bodie was a melting pot of cultures and backgrounds, each contributing to the vibrant life of the town. The saloons were always bustling, and the Chinatown district added a unique cultural flavor to the town. It had a population bigger than some small cities today. At its peak, Bodie was home to thousands of residents, all hoping to strike it rich. The town was a symbol of the American dream, where hard work and determination could lead to prosperity. But when the gold ran dry, so did the town. The once thriving community quickly dwindled as people left in search of new opportunities. The buildings were abandoned, and the town fell into disrepair. What was once a bustling hub of activity became a ghost town, a shadow of its former self. Now it's like stepping back in time, a perfectly preserved snapshot of the Wild West. Walking through Bodie today is like walking through history. The buildings have been preserved, and you can almost hear the echoes of the past as you explore the town. And Bodie's not alone. From abandoned mining towns to deserted military bases, there are ghost towns scattered across the country, each with its own unique story to tell. These towns are windows into different eras of American history, each with its own rise and fall. It's like a history lesson and a ghost story all rolled into one. Exploring these ghost towns is not just about seeing old buildings. It's about connecting with the past and understanding the lives of the people who once called these places home. So, get ready to dive into the eerie and fascinating world of ghost towns from coast to coast. Okay, let's talk about some of the wacky laws on the books in this fine nation. You might think you've heard it all, but trust me, some of these laws will leave you scratching your head and wondering what on earth people were thinking. Because, let's be honest, America has some real head-scratchers. These laws are so bizarre that you can't help but laugh and question their origins. For instance, did you know that in Oregon, it's illegal to hunt in a cemetery? Yes, you heard that right, no hunting among the tombstones. I mean, I guess it makes sense, right? You don't want people disturbing the peace, especially not with a hunting rifle. Imagine visiting a loved one's grave and hearing gunshots. Not exactly the serene experience you'd hope for, but it does make you wonder what happened that made them think. You know what we need a law for? Cemetery hunting. Was there a time when this was a common problem? Were people really out there, hunting in cemeteries so often that it required legislation? And then there's Alabama, where you can get in trouble for driving blindfolded. Yes, you heard that correctly, driving blindfolded. Okay, that one I kinda get. But still, you gotta wonder, who was out there driving around blindfolded enough to warrant a law? Was there an epidemic of blindfolded drivers causing chaos on the roads? It's like, hey Earl, hold my sweet tea, watch this. You can almost picture the scenario, can't you? Someone thinking it would be a fun challenge or a dare gone wrong. These laws might seem silly, but hey, they're part of what makes this country so unique. They add a bit of character and quirkiness to our legal system. And who knows, maybe one day you'll find yourself in a situation where knowing these odd laws comes in handy. So next time you're in Oregon, remember to leave your hunting gear at home when visiting a cemetery. And if you're driving through Alabama, keep your eyes on the road, not under a blindfold. Embrace the weirdness because it's all part of the American experience. Okay, time for a geography lesson, Fallon style. Buckle up because we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating natural wonders in North America. Let's talk about the Great Lakes, specifically Lake Superior. This isn't just any lake, it's a colossal body of water that has captivated explorers, scientists, and adventurers for centuries. This thing is a beast. Imagine standing on its shore and feeling the sheer power of its waves crashing down. It's like the ocean, but it's all fresh water. It's the largest freshwater lake in the world by surface area. That's right, folks, it's bigger than any other freshwater lake on the planet. We're talking 31,700 square miles of pure freshwater awesomeness. To put that into perspective, that's larger than the entire state of South Carolina. That's bigger than some countries. In fact, it's larger than Austria, Ireland, and even Denmark. Just imagine a lake that big. And get this, it's so massive that it could hold all the water from the other Great Lakes combined, plus 3 extra Lake Eries. That's an insane amount of water. Can you imagine that much water? It's like trying to wrap your head around the concept of infinity. It's just mind-boggling. It's like a giant swimming pool that never ends. You could swim for days and still not reach the other side. And don't even get me started on the shipwrecks. Lake Superior has a long history of maritime disasters, with over 350 shipwrecks recorded. Lake Superior is notorious for its unpredictable weather and treacherous waters, which have claimed many ships and lives over the years, which means there are tons of sunken ships just waiting to be explored. Divers from all over the world come here to uncover these underwater time capsules. It's like a real-life treasure hunt. Each dive is an adventure, a chance to discover pieces of history that have been preserved by the cold, fresh waters of Lake Superior. Chapter 4. Now, let's head up north to the last frontier, Alaska. This state is known for its stunning scenery, abundant wildlife, and get this, the longest coastline of any state in the U.S. We're talking over 6,600 miles of coastline. That's longer than all the other states' coastlines combined. That's like driving from New York City to Los Angeles and back, and then some. With all that coastline, it's no surprise that Alaska has some of the most diverse marine life in the world. Whales, seals, sea otters, you name it, they've got it. And don't even get me started on the glaciers. Alaska is home to some of the most breathtaking glaciers on the planet, and they're a sight to behold. Chapter 5. Viva Las Vegas, and its Statues of Liberty. Alright, get ready for this one because it's a doozy. You know the Statue of Liberty, right? That iconic symbol of freedom and democracy? Well, did you know that there are more fake versions of Lady Liberty in Las Vegas than in New York City? Yep, you heard that right. Vegas is like a giant theme park of replicas, and they've got a thing for the Statue of Liberty. There's the one at New York Hotel and Casino, the one at the Las Vegas Mini Grand Prix, and even a half-buried one at the Neon Museum. It's like they went on a Statue of Liberty shopping spree and couldn't stop themselves. Chapter 6. The Liberty Bell cracked, misspelled, and still awesome. Let's talk about another American icon, the Liberty Bell. This historic bell is famous for its iconic crack and its message of freedom. But did you know that it also has a spelling error? Yeah, you heard that right. The bell reads Pennsylvania with just one N instead of two. I guess even the founding fathers were prone to the occasional typo. But hey, nobody's perfect, right? And besides, that little spelling error just adds to the bell's charm. It's a reminder that even national treasures aren't always perfect, and that's okay. Chapter 7. From boring to why America's weirdest town names. And finally, let's end our journey with a good laugh, shall we? Because America is home to some of the weirdest, wackiest, and most wonderful town names you'll ever come across. We're talking places like Boring, Oregon, Why, Arizona, and Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. I mean, can you imagine telling someone you're from Truth or Consequences? They'd probably think you were making it up. And then there's Intercourse, Pennsylvania, which, let's be honest, sounds like it should be a soap opera. These town names might be strange, but they're also a testament to America's sense of humor and its love of the quirky and unusual. And there you have it, folks, 7 surprising facts about the USA that you probably didn't know. From ghost towns to wacky laws, giant lakes to misspelled bells, this country is full of surprises. From fascinating geography to quirky laws, the United States is a land full of surprises. Which of these facts did you find the most interesting? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing content. Thanks for watching.